Good evening, everyone, and welcome to episode 17 of the MSU live stream podcast. Hope everyone is well. I'm just going to shut my door. Right, let's get going. Where's everyone? What are you laughing at?
Oh, you, because obviously I've just been here in a minute and I've seen what you've been up to. And, like, now you're all like, yeah, everything's good.
Around like a lunatic.
That's better though. I'm not echoing now.
Well, everyone's all right. Had a nice 2-week break. I had a week off with my family, chilling out, so that was nice. Racing's been a bit crap, but been nice to chill out. Evening, Lee.
We got you on the bike as well, boy, didn't we?
Yeah, so I went out riding yesterday, which was really good. I'm trying to get it so people register because we've got a few people, Facebook users in again tonight. Have you got your phone up?
Yeah.
Who is it?
We've got Mike, Darren Heath, Archie's watching.
Birthday boy. I see some class footage of Darren doing a little dance earlier with his daughter.
How old is he? 40?
Yeah, how old are you? Got to be 40 plus.
He's got to be 40, isn't he? Tarmacking. He's been tarmacking about 35 years.
Yeah, he's got to be 40 plus, I reckon. Let's get some. See who's on here.
See, I'm on. Oh, this should be the motocross setups page, I think.
Don't know. I might be able to post a link in there. 37. What, you started tarmacking it too?
37. He's bold at 2.
Right, I'm just trying to sort it so you can just so everyone can put their names on. Here's the winner, Reese boy.
Archie said I. Archie's put some motos in last week, bless him. He'll be burnt out by the time he's 15.
You look like Darren Heath.
Yeah. Archie nowhere.
Oh, anyway. So
Reese is on.
Right. Say, me, I'm aching like fuck today,
mate. This morning I was giggling because I spoke to you earlier, didn't I? I thought because my back was out, and I thought if I'm aching, I thought I'd dread to think how bolt feels. Did you call it? Did you have a day off or not?
No, I went in, but I didn't do a lot.
Yeah, mate. And my arms. It feels like someone's put the cane across my arm and a cane across my back.
Mine feels a bit of 4x2's going across my back. Broken, eh?
But I think I'll be worse. I'm normally not too bad the day after riding. I'm worse tomorrow. So
yeah,
that's the thing how I feel tomorrow.
Dreading that. Right, just trying to 2 seconds, please.
What's Reese put? Same, mate. Done some motos today. Reese rode today as well, did he?
Fucking don't hear about your sore ass, Reese. That's a different story, mate.
I got a sore ass from a solid seat. Stand up then. Too much sitting down, Reese boy.
We're gonna have to come and do a ride day with you, aren't we? All right. Stand up. Right, let's get going.
Heat 1. What did you think of the track first? Did you like the layout of the track? Completely different for a normal kind of supercross, wasn't it? More of like a Daytona.
Yeah, I like the outdoors anyway. So, I thought the track was brilliant, to be honest.
I prefer. I like a proper typical supercross track, like how they normally kind of. But where lately it's been a little bit different, isn't it? But when they do like that kind of one they done the weekend, I think it just makes the racing a bit better. Loads going on, wasn't there?
There's a few good sections which they could do stuff with, wouldn't there?
Yeah.
Not just thingy. So I've got not much track time with obviously the weather. The guys weren't getting much track time in the free practice anyway. I think they only got one free practice each, didn't they?
Yeah, didn't they cancel the last one for them?
Who is Mike? Who is Mike? Hello, Mike. You guys are great.
I am a Jarvis guy. Then he put sad. Why are you sad, Mike?
Don't be sad, Mike.
Jizzy's on. Jizzy's watching.
Yes. Jizzy
Speedy recovery to Jizzy. Thanks for letting Bolty borrow the bike the weekend.
Yeah, appreciate that, mate. Out in the 150. He said he's going to give it to me for $4,000 cash.
And some spares.
Yeah, good. And then boots. So.
Yeah, the weather was a bit.
Yeah. I think the poor old Meshi had the shit end of it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Practice free when it was pissing down. So I've got Hammaker, another hole shot. He seems to be getting out the gate well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's flying out the gate.
Yeah, I think what are you laughing at?
Mike, here I am.
Shane, big up the 150s. Tyler on. Nick, we got a new name for Tyler, haven't we? After watching
Tyler Didyker. He's looks massive on the bike. He looked like he'd run round with it under his arm.
Looks like he's on a little BMX, doesn't he?
Yeah. He rode well though.
Yeah. Sorry, bro. I was getting carried away by the boys that's coming on.
Won't expect.
Here I am. Get Mike on the podcast. I reckon someone's made him up.
Who is Mike? Yeah, that's one of you lot.
No, he's got a van for a profile.
Who is Mike? Well, Cooper went down, didn't he? Obviously on that double quite hard. He's had a couple now, anywhere he's got away with it really, because that was a fairly big off, wasn't it? And he didn't luckily not to get clattered. It
reminded me of Geyser. He seems to kind of crash, bounce, get up, get back on. But he was very lucky. Kind of didn't clear it, did he? His front end at the landing.
He said his back wheel spun off the takeoff and he didn't make it. Where he landed, he was so lucky not to get mullered by the rest of the field, though.
He smothered in shit as well. When he first
how did he come back through?
Yeah, I've got that in my notes. I've got Cooper started to send it, like, because a lot of them weren't even risking the jumps. And I think he cut. Oh yeah, did he come back to from last to second, wasn't it?
Yeah, I reckon he could have won it, but he messed up, didn't he? I thought he was going to come back and do Hammaker for the win, but it sort of the rain started coming down on that one, didn't it? And sort of just put everyone everywhere.
Yeah, lottery, wasn't it?
They were riding the whoops like amateurs, weren't they? Because they couldn't get over it. It looked like they looked well funny, didn't they, going through the whoops and stuff?
Yeah, because I didn't really normally. I watches the free practice and stuff, and when where I really didn't get a chance to, it was kind of all fresh for me. So when they come flying around and they kind of all hit the brakes and then give it the old fuck that. But then a couple of them tried to skim it, but I think where it was so slippery on top, they got the traction and then they only had to hit one bit, didn't they? And then that was it. They was just hanging on for dear life.
Yeah, they spin out, don't they, I think?
Looked really like slippery on top, didn't it? Like a real skiddy bit. But I think it was drier underneath, but I think where they protected it and sealed it, where they come out and it's all fresh.
Class. That's our class, Reese. What you on about? Nothing wrong with a C class, boy. Win's a win.
Yeah.
Win is a win. What have I got else?
I got Swole crash as well, didn't he? But he got back to sixth.
There was only a 5-minute race and it was a 3-minute lap time, wasn't it? 2 lap dash.
It's a long old lap. I think I would have got lost. I would have. I would have struggled to memorise the track.
I think because they did have a few like Camelback, then like big triples. Imagine getting one of them wrong and sending it.
Yeah, thinking it was a single.
So that ended up Hammaker, Cooper. Good ride for Harrison, Peters, and Wageman, wasn't it? Like they don't usually get up them.
Yeah,
Get
for
up
them to transfer straight in there. I bet that was that, especially
a few LCQs lately, hasn't he? So good for them, muck off team to get straight through.
But when it is wet, it's always kind of like that. It's kind of anyone's race. I know you will kind of see the boys push to the front, but it gives like the others a bit more of a level playing field, or not.
I was just reading something. Hunter said the track was deceiving. Must have been how long it was. Yeah, it was quite a long lap anyway, wasn't it, compared to what they used to?
But yeah, because they normally do
50 odd seconds, 49 seconds, don't they?
Yeah.
That was up to 2 minutes. Heat 2, McAdoo whole shot. Was it a McAdoo whole shot, or because I think I got that wrong in the end?
No, Hunter. I thought it was kind of Hunter McAdoo, wasn't it?
Yeah, I wasn't too sure on that one, but I was meant to go back and watch that actually, and I didn't.
Because they went at it, didn't they?
Yeah, them two. Had a little collide. Did Hunter nudge him? Looked like he sort of like give him an extra.
I don't know. How fast was it Kawasaki though down that? You know, and they kind of just raced to the thing. Kawasaki, I think, outpulled him a little bit, and then he just lost it going over that tabletop, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's saying that laps were up to 3 minutes in Heat 1. Yeah, crazy.
Them tabletops are hard enough to do in the dry, aren't they? Let alone wet, because they're so steep, aren't they?
Yeah, them bridge ones are, aren't they, as well?
Yeah.
Like,
he was lucky not to hurt himself though.
Yeah, because they're probably like 10 foot high, aren't they? Probably even higher than that, actually.
Yeah, his arms and that were everywhere. Do you know what I mean? It would have been us. We would have snapped both arms or something, but he just jumped back up. But he seems to be making silly mistakes.
Who is Mike?
Do you think Jarvis is going slow? Who's Jarvis? Is there anyone called Jarvis?
I'd like to ask you about Romania just a minute ago. Mike, let's get you on, Mike.
Mike the Slice.
What else we got? Yeah, people that are usually not making it in made it in like that. Robin, Jerry Robin, and people like that getting all straight through. Chris Blows had a third.
Yeah, I know.
So,
yeah,
good for people.
What about Hunter sending that double?
Yeah, it's good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of like, I think when they come out the corners, if they knew they got the drive, you didn't really know. And then the last minute, they just make the decision, didn't they?
Send it, yeah. Yeah, because I don't think the telly does it justice either, how big them doubles are, does it?
No, I think when they do them out, the outside rounds as well, I think it's good. You know, when they puts the camera on the back of the quads and that, they go along the side of the track. You can see how fast actually they are coming through all the sections and that. That's quite deceiving.
Yeah, I do like that. There are some long old doubles. Nothing you won't do, Tyler the Diker.
Do you know what makes me laugh? We was watching Tyler, weren't we? And then as soon as Tyler clocked us out on the bank watching, he soon upped to gear a little bit, didn't he?
Yeah, we got the old phone cameras out and he clicked out in the fourth.
Cool, yeah. Scrubbing. Flat out. Burn bashing.
Tony T, best track of the season in my opinion. I think that I thought that as well. I thought it was an amazing track.
We had mixed opinions, didn't we? Jizzy said it was crap.
Yeah,
didn't
like it.
But I would blame that on his injury. He's a bit down in the dumps. But yeah, I liked it's just something different, isn't it? And where it's a bit longer, I think just more chances for things to go wrong, just a bit to give us a bit of drama, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the outdoors now. Yeah, so that was Lawrence, Marchbanks, Blows, and then McAdoo.
Yeah. Heat 2.
Yeah.
They kind of,
nothing else on that.
That kind of track I think suits Marchbanks, don't you? When it gets a bit technical and he seems to ride well in them kind of conditions, doesn't he?
Lee said, love the track. Looked mega. Only looked a bit rubbish was them container jumps. Yeah, I think they just used them to slow them down a bit as well, don't they? Otherwise it's too fast.
Yeah. What we've got, Tyler, it dried up well for the mains. Yeah, I did think the track did kind of completely change, didn't it?
Their track crews are brilliant, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like they said, they didn't overwater it because they knew rain was coming and like left the covers on.
Yeah, it does show how good they are. Like them lot out there throughout the whole, like from the afternoon to the mains, they get it spot on there enough. The mains ends up riding good. Us lot over it ends up the track's prime in practice and ends up making it worse, don't they?
Yeah, the track was so different. That's what made it good. It was like a hybrid track.
Yeah.
Oh my
Billy Boo.
It's who is it? It's got to be someone we know, isn't it?
What about Billy Bolt? Billy Boot?
If he ripped Billy Boot, it would have definitely been someone we know.
Yeah. I don't care. I like Mike. Keep Mike in there.
450 heat one. Muscan for the old shot and then went down, didn't he? Straight in the first corner.
Yes, go on, the son. Get down. Get down, kiss my boots.
Yeah, we always say it, but I'm not a Frenchman fan. Fucking.
I actually see him like in the Billy Boot comment.
I'm getting super suspicious now. This has been planned, I reckon.
Nah.
Destruction of my podcast.
No, that's class.
By Mike.
It's well planned to put a little transit van as their picture, though, isn't it? And it could have picked anything. Now I've got down Barsha. Barsha was flying, wasn't he?
Yeah, but did he need to go for that fucking crazy double? That
I think he under-predicted a little bit. I think he thought he could have just because of the power of them bike, he kind of got it a little bit wrong. But I still think if it was dry, I think he would have made it. But as he kind of went, he just lost traction, didn't he? And he would have been all right, but he looked near enough headbutted the handlebar, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, he ended up having stitches in his face, didn't it? Well, up here somewhere, on top of his lip, face sort of area. Try not to read it now.
It could be my old man.
Yeah, I'm trying not to read it now.
Because he's saying, yes, buddy, he's trying to say he's dyslexic.
We're getting sabotage. Our first sabotage on the podcast.
Oh, mush.
When I put it on Spotify later, I'll name the podcast "Who Is Mike."
Yeah, be class. But yeah, he was. I thought he was checking. He looked good, didn't he, Barsha? He was just checking out.
I don't even know where I am on my page now.
Yeah. Did Barsha have to have stitches?
Yeah.
So I see him touching he kept touching
his
chin, didn't he?
Big plaster there, didn't he? He went out to go to the Alpine Star unit and have stitches.
See, what I liked about him is he's just jumped back up, even though he must have smashed it, but he still jumped back up and was hitting doubles and stuff. But, I mean, he's got that kind of little bit of fight in him.
And then Savachi got to lead it for a bit, didn't he? He hadn't obviously led a race for a while.
Yeah. What about Tickle?
I haven't got anything on Tickle.
He was fit. He had a fifth.
Did he?
Yeah.
Been struggling a lot lately as well and ended up in the LCQs. Yeah, didn't he?
I'll tell you what I did notice. Did you see him on the bike? See all the tire warmers and stuff they all had on, and the stuff around the wheels to stop anything from sticking.
Then great starts. If you clog, you don't get the grip in the metal crate, do you?
Yeah, I know. It's mad, isn't it? How mad. What's happened to the old lip? Pick the back end up and just give it a flat out and tell him to hit the brake. Yeah, I got that, and I got Tomac kind of started reeling. It took him a little bit of time, Tomac, didn't he? He weren't jumping nothing in the first lap, kind of thing.
He even said though, he said, I'll just use a bit of experience. He said it because it was sketchy out there. He said that's why it took me took me so long to get going, you know.
Mm.
He said, look, I didn't want to risk throwing it down the track.
Yeah.
See
And
what
that was his 31st heat win as well.
was that?
Yeah.
Yeah, see Roxon had duct tape by the look of it all around his tyres and
Fair play to him.
anything to gain an advantage, isn't it?
Yeah, so I got told a little tip with the old duct tape once. Someone said to stick duct tape on your mud guards as well.
Down there front brake and the throttles that stuck on.
Yeah.
No, I mean so it's shut tight, so you can't go anywhere.
Oh.
Tape it up. Yeah, so Tomac, Savachi, Sexton, and Stewart.
Yeah.
So Stewart's doing well, really, and he's getting in there and staying top 10.
Kit looks smart, doesn't it?
You look at the bollocks, didn't he, the weekend?
Yeah.
You see that Image Custom Design painted his helmet for him this week, didn't they?
He looks good every weekend, doesn't he, Stuart?
I like Stewart.
He's allowed to pick any colour kit, and then they just match his boots, don't they?
Yeah, so yeah, mate. It's class how they just get Imagine turning that every week, and you've got this new cool painted helmet, all your kits, the nuts.
We turn that money helmet.
Star Racing Yamas is something else. I think they've come since Star Racing have taken over the factory part. They've definitely come along, haven't they? Because they were lagging behind the old Yams.
They're massive, aren't they?
Yeah. So now they take that they're the factory ride now, aren't they? Of Star Racing.
It's like they've taken over from Geico, isn't it? And Geico used to be a big team, didn't they, with all the youngsters, and now at Star Racing, when you look at their squad, they're packed, and they've took, like Moran said, they've took over the goat farm now.
Yeah,
that's theirs.
What is Star Racing though? Like, obviously Geico's an insurance.
I don't know. My man asked me that last night. I was going to look into it. Yeah, because he said, like, who funds it? Is it like a multi-millionaire? Because it's got to be a few quid, isn't it, or whoever's behind it?
They must spend so much money, mustn't they?
Yeah.
Maybe that could be something I'll try and do this week. Try and get someone from Star Racing on.
Yeah.
Maybe on my list to try and I'm gonna write that down now. Get someone from Star Racing on.
Tyler, but I'm surprised Seven don't sponsor the whole thing. It's Stewart's own brand, isn't it? Seven.
Yeah.
I don't know how much it would cost them to sponsor the whole lot. The setup, their kit would be unreal, wouldn't it? I love. Not a lot of people wearing Seven now, though, are they?
It's someone we know, isn't it?
I don't know.
What, I'd like to have you on my new competition, guys, the Thorpe in Romania.
I do hope he's from Romania.
Fucking hell. Go on, Mike.
You're from Peacock.
It would look good, though. Imagine they all had that kit on the weekend. They'd look the bollocks, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Yeah, I think Seven, like, when was it? A few years ago, Seven, like, kind of, when it first come out, the kits were unreal. I mean, Jizzy bought some decent kits in there, and now it kind of just, because they're all, that's the slim line. He can't wear that now. He has to wear the old Fox 360, bit of baggy.
Just looks unreal in them yams. Yeah, I think they do look really smart. Where are we up to?
Heat 2. Heat 2, 450s.
But Roxon was lucky. Someone.
Yeah, very lucky through the first rhythm, wasn't he? He went sideways and then went off the jump. I think Anstey
it skimmed his head, wasn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, he proper skimmed his head.
Scary looking because we was looking at them coming towards us, weren't they? How they had the footage, and you just see them all crossing and all jumping, and oh, mate, imagine getting landed on there.
Did you see Wilson over jump it as well?
Yeah.
He sort of went boff, didn't he?
Mate, there was loads of people, weren't there, over jumping stuff and getting it wrong. I think because of how slippery it was, I think
their timing's out, because they lose a bit of traction or they get a bit of grip that they didn't think they had.
Still crazy how they get it. How they still get it spot on.
Mate, I think it's mad. It's just, especially riding the weekend again, you forget how hard it is. You know what I mean? When you don't ride for a while, just talk about it.
Yeah.
Throw these in. Yeah, get over it like that. Just give it one of them. Wilson was useless this week. Yeah, Wilson had a bad week, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't. I thought he was gonna come all the way through, but
he crashed again, didn't he?
Yeah, he crashed again, and I think that he had no hope there.
Oh, that was in LCQ though. That was not in Heat 2.
Yeah,
he just had a bit of a mare in Heat 2. I've got the track was just getting better and better each race from the 450 Heat 2, wasn't it? It was just every lap that they went past, the track just improved, I think.
Yeah, Plessinger looks completely different, didn't he?
Yeah, Tyler's ready to be racing for Rocky Mountain next year. Don't know. I think it'd be hard for him to get a ride next year.
He's had so many chances, isn't he?
Yeah, it's a shame.
2 sex, but that's not it, is it?
What do you want then?
I need the extension lead in that room. Wheel that in the air, and then the charger's in the socket on the floor.
Okay.
My computer's playing out. Battery just keeps dying.
Does it?
Mm.
Yeah, we're still a new company. We can't afford new kit yet.
Yeah.
One day we'll have. You've seen the Gypsy Tales? How good's their little podcast?
Yeah, just a good room, and just loads of mics all set out, and you just get as many people.
Like, there's loads of people on here, like Tony T, Tyler. They could all come up and sit.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get this season out of the way and see how it goes.
Yeah, I'll build something. I've got a big garden.
You only need a room, don't you? The garden and then just sound.
Yeah.
All the
Like my room.
Oh, we've lost out. What a place to hope he throws like that for all of you. Let's get a selfie of him doing that. Oh, he's back. Got 2 of you now. Look. Can you see that?
Imagine that in the world.
Don't get that in the Gypsy Tales, do you? Look? Oh, he's in it twice.
Oh, my fucking computer's fucked.
Can you see you again?
Nah.
Oh, you've got him now anyway.
I literally just charged. Can you hear me all right now on this side?
Yeah, it's fine, mate.
No, literally just as she was about to plug it in, it just went boom. I'll see if I can get it back up on there. But I'll stay on here for now.
Where the fuck did we get ice cream?
I can't see Mike now. Gutted.
I think Mike's gone back to Romania.
Is he?
I'll check he ain't on here.
Old Anderson looked good, didn't he?
Yeah, he was going wow. Really well.
Yeah, I liked him. I liked listening to him as well. Like in the after the races, like he don't train with none of them now, does he? He does all the training on his own.
Does his own thing.
Yeah, and he's up for it. Like I think he's just trying to prove that his way kind of works, which he's got.
I think he's just trying to enjoy it, isn't he? He said he lost the enjoyment out of it.
Yeah. His raw talent, he's got so much talent and speed, and he's aggressive. He's got it all as a rider, I think, isn't he? But yeah, he kind of. I thought him and Plessinger was going to go at it a little bit, and then I think Plessinger lost a bit of drive, didn't he? And Anderson, as soon as Anderson cleared that treble double, that's enough. He's just miles away, miles in front.
Yeah, he pulled enough, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think you might have to turn your echoing off on your thing, Dale, because you've taken your headphones off. So Cam and Mike.
How's that?
Yeah, it's better.
Right, mate.
So that was the end of that one, wasn't it? I went on that.
Yeah, I've got Yeah, and Anderson's battle. Plessinger looked a new rider at the moment, and and it was what 250 last chance qualifiers, wasn't it?
Yeah, some good riders in that. There was Nate Thrasher, Derek Drake, Pierce Brown. Oh, Ryan Soap's out there doing it.
Mate, how good's he?
He's class, isn't he? 36 years young, great age.
He will ride he would ride in anything, didn't he?
Yeah, he's meant to be good at grass track, good at everything, isn't he, with bikes?
Yeah, he's unreal. He's so just to turn up as well, and obviously, and he qualified as well, didn't he? But
Yeah,
only just.
I've got fair play to you, side off there.
Yeah. I thought you weren't going to. I thought, oh, mate, he's not. And I liked watching them when they slipped down to the last lap.
Mm.
Yeah, it was good. It's good to see Piers Brown back as well.
Yeah, Pierce Brown back, and Derek Drake. I didn't realise he had the ride on the back.
Yeah.
So, good win by Nate Thrasher on that, wasn't it? To go from the, obviously, last chance qualifier and then into the main and, do what he did.
Yeah, like struggling to qualify on some meetings, isn't he?
Yeah, I think you're practically.
Like a win's a win, isn't it? Like to pull a 250 like last chance, lead some laps, especially how rough the track was as well.
Reese Ritt Soaps is a legend.
He is, mate. You see him even because he does that Red Bull rhythm as well sometimes, doesn't he? He turns up.
He'll rock up to any old event.
Yeah.
But fair play to him. Then 450, obviously Thrasher won that. Drake, Brown, and then Soaps won it just last minute.
Yeah. Last lap.
Who did he overtake? I can't remember now.
I
didn't write it down for some reason.
No. Not too sure, mate.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't write that down. And all I've got for the 450 is Wilson down on corner 2 and then down again out for it. But Moran's made it.
Mate, you've got to. I know everyone might think, oh, we say this because he was on, but mate, he enough get some starts, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Because his start, he gets like everyone says, if you can get a start and start from the front, especially in them last chance like races, and he can hold it together for like 3-4 laps and make the main. And that's what he seems to be doing. Bear in mind, he's not even a 450 rider, really, is he? He's only jumped on it for
19 bike.
Yeah.
So fair play.
So, fair play to him, mate. You see how much it meant. Wow.
Yeah, I mean.
Old Fast Freddy, old shot at it.
Yeah, Fast Freddie Norrin. He hasn't really done much this season,
And
has
I've
he?
just got Wilson. No, and I've got Wilson not making the main. Do you think he will have a contract next season?
Yeah, I think we've said that a few times, haven't we, already this season?
Yeah.
So we can only see, can't we? Do you reckon they'll give him an outdoor contract for it, or do you reckon he'll lose the ride because of his form?
Yeah, so many riders about now, though, isn't there? So, and younger riders. He feels that it's been around for ages, isn't he? He's had so many chances as well. But will he come good? Because he's not bad outdoors, is he?
No, he's good at. That's the thing, isn't it? Some people are better. He's better outdoors, really, isn't he?
Yeah. So, do you? I don't know. I don't know what his contract is. I don't know how long he's got. I don't know. Yeah, that was mainly it, mate, in the last 450s.
Yeah, Reese Wilson will definitely be paying for his ride next year, even if it is a big team.
I wonder how much that is. If like when you see like how have they got a ride and people that pay their ways, because you get a lot of people this day, even over here, don't you? You get their dads pay for their boys to be in the team, and if you've got the money, then fair play. Why not do it? But I wonder how much that money is that they ask for.
Set it all up, get your bike, do all that, a few quid.
You don't really get a lot, do you? To be fair.
I'm definitely gonna try. I'm definitely gonna try and get something like Star Rating because they answer good questions like that, won't they?
Yeah.
That'd be good to get someone on like that. If there's someone who will talk about it.
Yeah, not be a little bit like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't really, you want to get someone like the lorry driver, don't you? You don't really give a flying fuck. You go,
Yeah.
yeah, the spoilt little brats, a lot of them doing 18 hours driving and that from one meeting to another meeting.
Yeah, they fly home, do that, and then just get to fly there.
Yeah, I have a look. I'll add every single member of there and see if I can see what they say.
Just someone. Right, let's hit the main events then. So the track, I thought the track was pretty good in the main events. I don't think the track was a massive issue in the main events.
No, it come good, didn't it?
I think it had come good by then. Hammaker, another good start.
Yeah.
Lawrence obviously went down in turn one. Just had a little bit of a mishap, didn't he? Just front went a bit washy, I think.
I was gutted for him because I think that kind of track suited him a little bit.
I thought he would have gone well there.
Because, like, in being used to obviously the conditions that he's rode over in, he's technical, isn't he? And kind of good at kind of picking his way through. When he went down, I thought, oh, mate. And for the championship as well, because he's in it, isn't he, at the moment?
Yeah, he's definitely in it. Yeah, he's still in it now, but
yeah, he just didn't need it.
Tyler was
as well.
You can't not like the Lawrence brothers, though, can you?
You know what I did see that cracked me up?
What?
Did you see Marchbanks go around the old corner and take about 3 tear-offs?
No.
Didn't you?
What, he took 3 off in one hit?
Yeah, in one corner, he went round and give it a 1, 2, 3, and then into a section and that.
I taught him how to do it. I could take the whole lot in one hit sometimes.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah, I had 10 on now. I've got none.
I remember someone went to me, why don't you run laminates and that? And I was like, oh, I was just individual. And they went, no, you can buy like, what was it, 10 laminates?
Yeah, they come in 10 packs of 10.
I bought like some laminates once, done the first meeting with the laminates, put them on, pulled the lot mush.
Yeah, so
like, laminates are even dearer, and it's like seeing a couple of quid fly off in the air. I thought that's another time I'll buy, because you panic, don't you? And you're like, that feels 1, 5. Yeah. See you later.
I always went to roll-offs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had goggles supplied the weekend, didn't you?
I had a lovely pair of Oakley air brakes the weekend. They were beautiful.
Going through the roll-off like willy-nilly, weren't you? Weekend.
Did have a few pulls, didn't I?
But yeah, mate, you have to watch it back because he rips free in the corner. It's class.
Lee said that was Dean Wilson's excuse that he pulled them all off in one go, so I couldn't see. I didn't know that. Fair play, good fact.
Take your goggles off and get on with it.
Just wear 2 pairs.
Yeah.
They've started doing that, haven't they?
Yeah. Yeah. But he knows how bad it is. Why not wear roll-offs?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
There's goggles now, isn't there, where you can have a couple of tear-offs then roll-offs, or not?
Yeah, rip and roll.
Is that what they are, is it? I've never seen them.
Yeah. I think so, mate. I see it in the...
Is it in the name, really, doesn't it?
In the 250s as well. A few people were starting to try and skim the whoops, weren't they?
Yeah, they started getting braver in the whoops. And then McAdoo went down in the whoops, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because if he could keep that dialed, I think he would have been off, wouldn't he? He would have been.
And Marchbanks went down in the whoops, didn't he, as well? Both went down.
Yeah, they was all having a mare. It's like near enough right to the end, wasn't it? Like, I think it must be at the end of the whoops is where they start to lose traction a bit. And as soon as you just see it, skidded off one of them, and that was it. That was straight off.
Yeah. Which obviously left. Someone's put up here. I don't want to say too much about the mains. Yeah, Shane put Thrasher winning the last queue, then going out to win his first main.
That's the first ever, isn't it?
Is it?
I think so. To win a last chance and then win a main. Don't think it's ever been done.
But like Carmichael was saying, wasn't he? Saying he's actually using it to his advantage. Come out, knows the track, knows where he can go fast. Because the track was so much different from then to when the guys like Cooper and McAdoo were on the track, wasn't it? It's so much different.
Yeah, because the turnaround wouldn't have been very long, would it, for him?
No, so they get it goes 250 LCQ, and then they got the 450, which is quick.
And then
they've only got like a 20 or 30-minute break, and then they're on. Just
and then they're back on.
Go out, skim the track, and then
that's perfect, really, isn't it? If you are like
Nate Thrasher's best finish was a 9th. That's nuts.
You're well happy with it, wouldn't you?
He didn't seem that happy though. I didn't think.
I don't know.
I think your emotions might take over after all the time. You know,
he didn't look out of place, did he?
Nah.
Like,
Bit like me and Nick, but Sunday, I didn't look out of place.
No, he didn't, boy. He didn't.
But yeah, class to see another winner. Just mean the group's so open, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
To be fair, he's been pretty good all season, but he ain't not that good. If that makes sense.
Yeah, so I think he needed a little bit of luck, but because I don't think I don't think you could see him come through the pack to win. But it shows that he's got the speed to stay out in the lead.
Because Marchback was pulling him in a little bit, wasn't he? And like Carmichael said, he's just having probably a fight with his own head at the moment. Like, come on, mate, make sure you hit your marks. You can imagine what you play to yourself in that situation, don't you?
Yeah, I think it was even harder as well because that kind of track. I think once you kind of get a line, you kind of end up sticking to that one line you've hit good for one lap, and then when you start lapping, you got to start moving off to lines that you haven't hit yet, and you know yourself, you think, oh mate, like. But for him to just now his laps, lap after lap after lap, I thought it was a good ride. I think you'll see him Tuesday come out a different rider.
Yeah, now he knows. Depends on the track though. He might end up with a 10th again next week. You don't know, do you?
Are they doing much to the track? Have they? I see Darren post it.
I haven't looked at it. I see Darren post it. I said thanks, mate, but I've been busy this afternoon, so. I
was gutted for Marchbanks though, because he was riding really well, wasn't he?
I think he would have had a chance to win that.
Yeah, would have been. I think it would have made it if he got close to him the last couple of laps. I think it would have made it good.
He's good on them tracks, and he won his first one at Daytona, didn't he?
Yeah, he prefers the rougher, bit technical and stuff.
Yeah, but I think Cooper rode well again. Even though he's so boring, even on the podium.
Really saw him beat up. Beat up if I got out there, mate. Don't worry about that.
Miles coming. Fucking hell.
Need us to be out there, don't you? When they do have the interview and that, just ask. Boring. Background and that.
Remember when we was in America and your man, someone was doing something and they all could hear? Was that me and you shouting, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was the other side of the long straight, wasn't he, in the pits? And they was interviewing Cincerillo, weren't they?
Yeah.
The man said he thought, best to have a little listen because he was like not far through, and all he could hear was, AC, we love you. And that was like, that's them lot pissed out on the other side of the track.
It's gas.
I'll tell you what I did pick up. I see that RC, do you know how old RC was when he won his first 250 race?
17. Was it 17?
Yeah.
I'll do write things down as well.
Yeah.
17
years old. In the stadium that he said they've knocked down now. That's how old he is.
Yeah, because that's the first time they've had it at that stage. They've had obviously other ones at Atlanta. That first time. That's a cool stadium, isn't it? With that
it's a good venue.
Mate, if that grandstand would be full along that side, that'd be amazing. I think hopefully next year, that'd be the bollocks. I think if they are going back there next year.
Because like the same as Daytona, like them arenas are brilliant, mate. Because you can see the whole track. I know you can if you was in like a normal stadium, but to sit on that whole side, you've just seen them going up.
I think it'd be better than Daytona because they got that massive grandstand, don't they? When the whole length, like 5 tiers high.
Yeah, I think it'd be brilliant.
Get a ticket, shall we?
Yeah, you'll come up with something. Rent a Winnebago, straight out there.
We'll get it there. I would love to get out there and watch a few races because we talked about it Sunday, Tyler. You're coming.
Yeah. We'll take the whole group, 232. Couple of Winnebagos.
Get an MSU plane. Yeah, so all round good race, I think. Well, start
Good
race.
result for Peters and Harrison, I thought, getting 5th and 6th.
Yeah, say that's a solid ride, really, isn't it? For both of them.
Yeah, like you said, the results Harrison's been having, I don't think his speed, the speed he's got, his results haven't done him much justice.
No, not much favour in where he should be, really.
Yeah,
But Carl Peters, yeah, we spoke about him. He rode well.
yeah. And Seth had another good result, really, didn't he? A 4th.
Yeah,
Bear in mind, he's still only a rookie, isn't he?
he's been quite solid. He hasn't really looked like a rookie, though, has he? You forget he's a rookie because he's been quite solid, hasn't he, to be honest?
Yeah, I think it's doing well. He's having a good season. I would be happy with the season so far if I was him.
I think Payton is. I think he said the other day he was really happy about him, performing, and because he's held him back for a while, hasn't he?
What did Jet get back? Not Jet. What did Hunter get back to in the end? About 9th, 8th.
Yeah, it's just inside the top 10. It was 9th or 8th, I think.
Yeah.
But I think he obviously was pulled away a little bit now.
Yeah, we've got Cooper McAdoo, Hunter, but what, 4 points behind now, which ain't a lot, is it? And to be fair, Hunter's only 13 points off the lead. So if it goes back there, and I don't know, you imagine the weather coming into play again.
Imagine Jet fucking wiping out Cooper for Hunter.
Or wiping his own brother out.
Yeah, that'd probably be more like it. You can't wait to ride him, can you?
Nah, it'd be funny.
Yeah.
What they got? Four more rounds then the last round, didn't it?
No, 3 and then the last.
Is it?
There's 3 here and then 2 at Salt Lake.
Yeah, that's 5.
Yeah, they've already done one.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
They've got Tuesday, Saturday, then it's Salt Lake. So not long to go now.
No.
I've got anything if anyone else got anything on that.
No, I haven't, mate.
A lot of young riders, rookies stepping up. NASCAR tracks are always good. Yeah, some good points there. Right. 450 main. Plessinger out front early. Webb got a good start.
Always does, doesn't he? Like, weren't really much about him all like day, really, and then comes to the race and
Just doesn't
prays to the Lord, doesn't he, and gets out the gate.
Yeah. Shane. Vince didn't disappoint. He fucked Anstey right across that start straight, didn't he?
Fucking what a dick, mate, innit?
Surely something's got to happen to him.
Fill him in.
Fill him in.
Don't know why. There's enough riders now, just to like they're all going, oh, we don't really like to say, but mate, like he weren't even. I don't know what was he trying to do.
Fuck knows.
I didn't even see where Vince ended up. I just see him. You know what I mean? It made it. Anstey just hit the deck hard that way, didn't it?
Yeah.
And Vince just ejected off the bike, and I don't know where he ended up. You know what I mean? But he'd probably say it weren't his fault, and he was just riding his racing line, and he's just a crap, mate, isn't he? I don't care now. I know people are like, oh, he's had a lot of like people hate mail and stuff like this, but you don't get that for no reason, do you?
No, people, you don't just make it up half the time, do they?
If I rode every weekend and every different track I went to called Matt Carnage, people start going, oh my God, Dale's here again this weekend. And then imagine an ambulance. What happened? Dale just T-boned someone down the bottom of the hill. Goes to Tony Moto. Dale landed on someone on a red flag. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, once or twice you can say it's an accident, can't you? 13 times you can't.
Not throughout the whole season. Something needs to be done. Someone needs to make a stand now against him. Or we need to fly out there. I'll make a stand. I'll get out there.
What would you say to him?
I'd say you're a wanker. Why are you even fucking riding? You're not doing nothing for the sport. You're angering people like us to even watch it. Like, to be fair, Anstey was riding well all day, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was at the front, wasn't he?
Yeah, I thought fair play to you, actually. Like, because we were saying, oh, is he good enough to be there? I think the track suited him a bit better, it being a bit more of like a motocross track. And then there we come, fucking Freezy, Wallop, have that Anstey, and all you English fans. See you next week, and I'm going to do it to someone else.
Yeah, whose turn is it next week?
No one's safe.
No. We've got Roxon was down in the pack and didn't seem to move, did he? Through the pack, he just sort of. I think he
What
started.
happened to him at the start?
Pardon?
Did he just have a real bad start, or did something happen to him?
No, I don't think there was much wrong with him. I think he's down in about 11th, and I think he just moved not far.
Yeah.
He actually ninth on it in the end.
See him battling with Chisholm.
Oh, Jizzy.
But yeah, for a title contender, it was like he couldn't be fucked.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Especially after all the hype of RC saying he's going to have to do something to Webb and all this, which he did have to put something on him, didn't he?
Yeah, if I was there and you say use my mechanic, I'd rather see you crash, like trying to come through the pack, because this late in the season now he needs to do something. Do you know what I mean?
Well, it's getting away from him now, isn't it? It's over a race.
You can't go, yeah, fair play to you, that ninth, take that ninth. I would have rather seen him hanging it out and push going for it.
Yeah.
To just at least try and get up to Webb. But it was like he's thinking, oh no. I think is he expecting Webb to just crash and give it to him then? Because Webb's too good for that. Like you see,
he's not a crasher, is he?
Webb could have held second, I reckon, or probably could have pushed for the lead. But I think he must have. Do you reckon his mechanic was telling him where Roxon was, and he managed to race?
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to click that one just yet, but that's another talk. We'll get that back out in a minute. Yeah, Webb said Dages was faster than him, but he knew where Roxon was, didn't he?
If you know he's in, I would have said Roxon's in ninth. Like, relax. Like, do you know what I mean? That's a few points.
And there were shorter races, weren't there? They cut the races because of the timing. So I was like, yeah, he's not going to be coming.
Yeah.
But AP out front again. I'll go back a few comments.
I likes watching Plessinger, his style and how he rides, and
he's such a class. I'd love to go for just stay at his house, wouldn't you? Like, it'd be well fun.
He rides like tank. You know, like what we were saying. He rides like he jumps like right on the tank, then and he's just when he's feeling the flow, he's good to watch, isn't he?
Tyler said he wasn't disappointed to see him go down there because he wanted Sexton to win his first 450 main, and then Tomac just couldn't be stopped that race. He was on a charge. I think Sexton win one. He's not come the door all year, any really.
I would have liked Plessinger to win over Sexton.
He would have done some weird, does a dance or something, doesn't he?
Yeah, I just think, like he said, you can see how much it means. It means a lot to all of them. But I think Plessinger's been so close and showed speed, and that was his track. And he was, what was he, about 5-6 seconds in the lead?
Yeah, and he's just had a baby, hasn't he? He would have been faster in the win.
Yeah.
But Tomac must have hit a NOS button when he see that opportunity. Tomac seems to be just chip away slowly, no matter where he starts from, which is true, isn't it?
Tomac was doing what Roxon should have been doing.
Mm.
You'd expect to have seen Roxon where Tomac was, and like, yeah, all right, a couple of them crashed and stuff, but that's racing. But Tomac, like we say, he's like a shark in water. As soon as you give him, because every time they showed you them sections at the start, like it was Plessinger, Webb, and then the next minute you see Tomac in the background, and you think he's coming, and
he's coming.
Next minute, as soon as he's on you, he will make the move and put it on you.
One thing, when he did pass Sexton, he done that double, and then he doubled, and Sexton didn't. I just don't know why Sexton sort of. I don't know if anyone else saw that.
Sexton overjumped the finish line, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah.
What? And
Sexton had an absolute mare with the back marker, didn't he?
Yeah,
And he went inside, and then he couldn't clear that one, which Tomac did, and then they went off the finish line. Sexton over jumped it and didn't get a run to do the next one. That's
yeah.
why Tomac.
He
What was he rolling everything?
Yeah, he sort of rolled out, and then Tomac just carried on, and then that gave him enough gap straight away, didn't it? Really?
Yeah, and it was last lap.
He didn't really have to do a lot from there, did he? He couldn't really push him again.
No, he's got a real nice style, Sexton, isn't he?
It looks brilliant on a bike, doesn't he?
Effortless.
Good ride for Anderson and Frandes. I've got Frandes obviously hasn't been up there, but solid fifth from him.
Yeah.
And then Anderson, you know, best of the rest really from Webb and
Plessinger sixth still after crashing.
yeah, I've still got him top six, so he's probably happy with that.
Yeah. But the top 10 really was, when you look at it, was a stat. There was all the top boys there.
Yeah, it's still a good field, isn't it? If you're getting top six, you've got to be happy with that. But I think
top six.
Yeah, I think it'd be interesting tomorrow night to see how it changes, or if the weather's a bit different, what sort of the track ride's like, or if they move this.
Just get better.
He does, doesn't he? He adapts.
Or the thing is with Webb, like Roxon, if Roxon wins the heats and he's fastest in qualifying, he's normally going to be at the front. Webb could come last in the heat qualifying, and then he'll all shot the main and win it. That's the thing.
I think if that was Roxon and Sexton out front, that would have been a different story of Webb.
Yeah. He would have gone on the attack mode.
Yeah, I think he was playing the game then. I think he's playing real good, sensible game, but he knows he's got Roxon in the bag, hasn't he?
Mate, when I was watching a thing the other day on Webb, and you forget, like, everyone's like Webb this, but you forget what he's done on a 250. He's rode the Nations for America, and like that's probably one of the most event of the year, isn't it? The Nations, and you're riding for your nation. So he's been around and he knows what he's doing. He's won titles, he's won races, he's got the best team around him. I watched that Moto Spy the other day, and the Costa and that were saying about him and stuff, and just said he's like, there's no one like him.
He's class at surfing as well, isn't he? His dad was a professional surfer.
Yeah, I like him. I think he's quite funny. I do. I know
really
hate him.
Oh, he's dry and blunt, isn't he? He's like, yeah, I'm winning.
Yeah, I just like he goes and hits a couple of golf balls and that, and knows what he's got to do.
So back on again tomorrow night. Well, we're not. The racing is tomorrow night.
Who you going with?
I'm going to go
I thought you were going for a kip then.
McAdoo and Webb.
All right. I'm gonna go Hunter and Plessinger.
Anyone else want to have a guess? I'm not doing that, so I'm always kind of fucked. If you want to have a guess, we'll have a laugh. Who you go for?
Hunter.
An AP.
Yeah.
I'm going for Cameron McAdoo and Tomac, actually.
All right, then.
Tomac and Cooper, Reese. Oh, yeah. So we did, I know a few of you guys, not many people did, get involved with the raffle, which I don't know if I set it up right, really. I think I had it too short. We didn't sell nowhere near as many tickets as we wanted, but Reese Boy was our winner. He's entered 2 competitions with us and won them both. So well done, Reese. He ended up winning about, I think it was 90 quid in the end. So it weren't quite the £1,000 we were hoping for, but I don't know if I will run another one. If there's enough interest, I will, but there was only I think 15 tickets sold in the end. Time you take the fees out of it for the website, it was hardly worth it.
Yeah.
So maybe in the future we'll do another one.
Better off getting an old raffle book and I'll just go around at a meeting and do it.
Yeah, I think you probably are better off, aren't you? Doing £2 each and doing another one.
Yeah.
So well done, Reese. Anyway, And Reese has been pretty good with us helping share local last stuff, so I'm quite happy he won anyway. So fair play, mate. Tyler's going for Copper and Barsha. Cooper and Barsha, or Copper.
Oi, Tyler knows the cameraman that was up Tony Motors yesterday. Took about 4,000 pictures, but he won't tell us who it is.
What was it? Are they out? Are they?
There was a geezer who took photos, but Tyler's mate went with him, and he had his own camera. Because I see a picture Tyler put on today on his Instagram. It was like a real proper photographer. I was like, "Who's that?" And he's got his own cameraman going with him now to the track.
Who was the geezer on the tabletop? Because I was one out of shape, one lap, and I was hoping.
I don't know. I think he's the bloke who does
The printing.
No, he does Hampshire and that, doesn't he?
Yeah, but I want to see a picture because I went off there one time, both my legs were off the pegs, everything.
And screaming.
So, no. Yeah, it's good to see you all again. Well, not see you, but talk to everyone tonight. I haven't decided whether to do Thursday or Friday yet. We've got quite a lot of work on this week. But I'll put it up when we know. I think Friday night might be better down, mightn't it?
Any night, brother.
Yeah, we've got a lot on this week. So but we will be back now. We've got, hopefully, Steve Dixon coming on in the next couple of weeks to talk about Matley. And then I'm going to try and get someone from this Star Racing team to come on, I think. See if we can get someone on. I would like to talk to them.
Is there anybody? Ask some people in the chats if there's anybody that they want us to get on. We can.
Yeah, or anyone you can help us get on. You know, like, I know you got a few connections, so anyone that we can all learn a bit of stuff or just have a chat about stuff would be great.
And who's Mike?
Where's Mike gone? He's gone. Mike, are you there? He wrote something earlier, it made me chuckle, but I tried to ignore him. I think I've been boring. Where else did he write something? Guys, how much do you love the sport?
The sport?
It's either someone really clever or it's Mike.
Mm.
Oh yeah, this is what you wrote. Oh guys, sorry, I'm in the UK, but my business is in Romania.
I'm going to click on him in a minute. I'm going to bell him up in a minute.
Give him a shout. We miss you, Mike. Right, everyone, have a good evening. I'm going to have a bath to rest my achy bones.
I'm having a kebab.
Oh, yeah. If you wanted one yesterday. I planted that seed yesterday, didn't I? Chicken kebab.
Miss, you wanted a kebab.
Yeah, that's what I said. You've wanted one ever since I said yesterday I wanted a chicken kebab.
You done the 3 sessions and went, and you want anything from the van? I was like, no, I'm all right, miss. You sure? I do bacon roll, egg bacon roll, cheeseburger. And then I've done my 4th session, come back, and you went, they do some nice chicken kebab down there, miss. They do some special chicken kebab. And then even on the way out, didn't you? You went, look, there it is. Look, chicken kebab on the menu. Well, cool. Have it if you want. No. Shall we?
Yeah, so me and Dale are going to try and do a ride day soon for everyone anyway. We're going to try and, even if it's something like that, that'd be all right, wouldn't it? That Route 34. Anyway. Anyone who, like Lee, Shane, Reese, Tyler, anyone who gets involved in here, we're going to try and pay for you all. And George, he gets in there quite a lot. Mike, come in.
Michelle, how class that be?
Mike's coming. You know, Tony can come, bring the boys. Try and do something to. Is that Mike at the end? Thank you very much, guys. My phone's died. I can't see.
Can't see.
Anyway, have a good evening, everyone. We'll catch you all on Thursday or Friday.